Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For CLN, this is Ace Whittles reporting. Today I met up with Dan and Zero Toxins, both of whom are known criminals, who wish to share their story of police corruption. Let's listen in as the men tell their version of the events. You've got a story about police corruption for us.
Yes, that is right. I used to do illegal stuff, and some people might even call me a terrorist. And Matt Jordy, again the current CLPD commander, is highly aware of that. And so he contacted me earlier, offering me a job. You know, he wanted to hire me. Wanted me to kidnap him, so Matt Jordy, and to train the current new recruits. And when I asked him if it's all right if I, contact my friend Zero Toxins right over here, he was okay with that. Again, keeping in mind that we do have a reputation of being terrorists. And also, he was aware that Zero Toxins had, a warrant up at the time. And he offered us to do whatever is needed, to do whatever we want, as long as we kidnap him and do the training for the, the officers, the recruits. And he also did offer us that we would not get charged at the end with anything. Like, we would not go to jail at all. You got anything to add, Zero?
Yes, it was then that we were driving down the road, prepping to do the deed we were hired for, when we were pulled over by an officer for, I believe it was, reckless driving?
Yes, it was, yes.
Yeah, he happened to switch between a couple of lanes quickly, and we got pulled over. He asked Dan to get out of the car, which he did, checked his ID. Now, I was sitting in the car because I had done nothing wrong yet, quote, yet. And they asked me to get out. I didn't really want to get out because I knew I had a warrant at the time, and the recruits weren't yet privy to the plans that the COPD commander had given us. Well, I ended up getting arrested, and eventually Dan did too. And we both actually did get charged against, our charges got charged. We got sent to prison, albeit not very long, but the COPD commander did go back against his word, saying that we would not get charged with anything we did when it came to that matter. We did get charged, and he pretty much screwed us. It was more like a setup and less like a job.
And also, at the end, when I was in my cell, I got the chance to talk to Jordy again. I called him out on setting us up, that he framed us.
Oh,
What?
yes. Also, we both got charged with the same thing, yet my sentence was a third of what his was.
Exactly.
They gave us two different charges.
It is important to remember that this is only an initial report, and that CLN does not broadcast anything without checking their facts. Unfortunately, while seeking comment from CLPD command staff, we found no one on duty that could help us understand the situation, so let's review the current allegations. CLPD commander hired known criminals. CLPD commander allowed them to be arrested while working for him. Zero Toxins and Dan were charged with the same crimes, but received different punishments. When exposed for this by Dan, Matt Jordy allegedly tries to cover it up. And when Dan is released, Zero Toxins is held and serves out the time. After the interview, I asked if Dan and Zero Toxins had a message they would like to get out to all citizens of our community, and here it is. Do you guys have any kind of general message you'd like to put out for the citizens here? Okay.
If the CLPD commander comes to you asking for deals and offering you deals, don't do it, because you'll probably get backstabbed in the process.
Exactly.
And there you have it, folks. Wild allegations from wild men. Please stay tuned as we attempt to chase down this story and bring you even more facts. For CLN, this is Ace Whittles, signing off.